Hi there, this is Keith Kelch with How to Build Your Own Home, and I want to just show you a problem that can surface when it's your job to kind of look forward to that problem not happening. The biggest challenge that a general contractor has is to make sure that one subcontractor is aware of another subcontractor. And you'd be surprised how many times one subcontractor can come in and do something and not really have any concern for the next subcontractor. Here's a good example of that. I've got some electrical wire here that is coming out of a box, and you can see how when the drywaller came through, they roto-zipped to punch through to show that box, but they destroyed the wire when they did that. And they left only maybe about a few inches, not even that, it's barely coming out of the box, of wire that's good. That all needs to be cut out, and then I have to pigtail on it, and it's a real headache to kind of solve. I've seen it so bad that I've had to actually cut out the whole drywall, redo a whole box, and bring in, I've seen it really bad. So one of the things your job is as a general contractor or as a owner builder is to look for things that other subcontractors are not going to be aware of. How can you avoid this? There's two things you can do to avoid this from happening. Make sure you spray the floor directly under the ceiling mount where that box, that J box, is going to be. And you can do that on the concrete for if you're not going to stain your concrete. If you are going to stain your concrete, just put a piece of tape mark. X marks the spot. That's a great way to solve for that problem. The other thing you can do is to take the butt of a hammer, like this here, and just make sure you push all those wires up there as tight as you can up to the far back of that box, and hopefully that's going to be out of the roto-zip. The other thing you can do is to tell the drywallers, hey, just be careful. You don't need to go hog wild on that. Try to be as careful as you can and tell them in advance. A lot of them, if they're coming from a lot of production builders or production build jobs, they're just going to go hog wild on this and kind of not really care. So it's your job to initiate care. It's your job to make sure that one subcontractor is aware of the needs of another subcontractor and not make things difficult for them. I came from a job where I did the roof on a job, and I didn't want to put the flashing on right away, and I told that to my client, and he says, go ahead. He said, the stucco guy says he won't make it messy. Well, he did make it messy. I had to rip off flashing, rip off some shingles I put down, and take off all the mess that he put on there, because it would have been discolored and messy and whatnot. A lot of times subcontractors just don't really care. And it's not that they're bad, it's just they haven't been trained. It's our job as a general contractor, it's your job as the owner builder to make sure that you see care taking place. This is one box that I should have pushed up tighter. I did the electrical on this and I didn't catch it. I just wanted to share that with you. Things that you can avoid. It'd be a nightmare if 15 boxes were like that in a home, and I've seen that happen. If it's one, I'm not too mad about, but just one, I'm not too mad about. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, how to make sure that you see how one subcontractor should be aware of another subcontractor and how they should be careful about not really damaging another person's job, another person's work and labor that goes into building a home. Anyway, this is Keith Kelch with How to Build Your Own Home. Hope that helps you.